The second challenge that we face, or facing at the moment, is the external challenge. Everybody is attacking Islam. Everybody is distorting our faith. They're saying that, Ma'azallah, my religion is a barbaric religion. My religion is an evil religion. They're saying that Islam is a backward religion. That Muslims are backward people, Ma'azallah. That the Qur'an is a terrorist handbook. They're abusing my religion. They're abusing my dignity, my faith, my people. Everywhere. Everywhere. Who is there to stand for our religion? Tell me, who is there to stand for our religion? There are people who are making what is wrong, they're pretending and they're pursuing, they're communicating that as right. What is wrong? It is wrong, but they're showing it is right. And you got some Muslims, you got people say, well, actually the war is right. The war is wrong. You cannot win hearts and minds and love of people by dropping bombs on them. You can never win. They won't love you. If you drop bombs on people, they won't love you, Seriously, they will not love you. You can't win hearts and minds by dropping bombs. If something is wrong, something is wrong. Innocent children are being killed. Who is standing up for them? Women are being raped. Who is standing up for them? People are losing their homes. Who is standing up for them? There's people, millions of people who are dying of starvation. Millions of people all over the world are dying of starvation. And we're spending billions of pounds learning how to kill people rather than how to save people. We should be learning how to save people. That money should be going to people who are dying out of starvation. People are attacking our religion. Who is standing up for them? That is the challenge that is before us. Then look at our lives, the life that we're leading. Tell me, and be truthful to yourself, that are we really leading a true Islamic life? Tell me truthfully, that are we really following the way of the Prophet ﷺ? Are we really seeing the Prophet as our role model? Because the Holy Quran says that we have sent the Prophet as the best role model to follow. Are we following the role model that is the Prophet ﷺ? Or we got some other role models, I don't know, some singers, some movie makers, some actors, and who is our role model? Or do we have some in the street, some guy in the street who is druggy, who is in guns and gangs, ma'azallah? Do we have role model as that person? Who is our role model? Who is our role model? Are we really leading true Islamic life? You look at the situations of Muslims. In terms of education, we're behind. We're behind in education when Islam says that education is the most important thing. That even you have to go to China, then go to China and study. When Islam started with the word iqra, read. Educationally we're behind. Are we really taking our religion and leading our religion in Islamic way of life? Are we living our way of life according to Islam? I look at young people and really makes me sad, because those young people that I see are into drugs, they're into violence, they're into all sorts of things, but not Islam. They may be Muslim by name, they may be Muslim by their claim, but they're not really leading Islamic way of life. Their heart is not pure. Their role model is not the Prophet. They're into all sorts of things, and they're distorting the religion, the dignity of our faith, They're distorting our religion. They're distorting our faith. You know those people, the person who made the cartoons in Denmark. I want to ask you, did we as Muslims contribute to the making of those cartoons? Tell me, I want to hear from the audience, what do you think? Did we contribute to making of those cartoons? No? No?
Yes, we did contribute.
We did contribute. Because those cartoons are not the cartoons. They may be the cartoons that he's saying that he's a cartoon of the Prophet, but they're our cartoons, because that is the life that we're living. The cartoon that they made of the Prophet, he wasn't the cartoon of the Prophet, he was our cartoon. Because we are ambassadors of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. We are ambassadors of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We are ambassadors of our faith. We are ambassadors of our religion, and we are not leading the life that our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam brought. We're not leading our life as true ambassadors of Islam. We're not leading our life as true ambassadors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He sent us on this earth, on this planet, and we should be leading a good life, and we're not leading that life. And that is why people are distorting our religion. That is why people are making cartoons about us. It's not a cartoon about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's a cartoon about us. It's the cartoon of our life, the life that we're leading in this world, the life that we're leading in Holland, the life that we're leading in other countries right now. We contributed to those cartoons, not the Prophet. The Prophet is above all that, alhamdulillah. Those cartoons are about us. And then there's people who are shouting, going marching, and breaking windows and burning buildings and saying that the cartoon should be banned. The cartoon should be banned. I want to ask those people who are doing that, are you really leading an Islamic life? Are you really leading and making the Prophet as your role model? Because you cannot defend the honor of the Prophet by dishonoring his teachings. You cannot defend the honor of the Prophet by dishonoring his teachings. If you're not following his teachings, then how can you defend the honor of the Prophet ﷺ? How can he be two-faced? How can he be contradicting yourself? We cannot face the challenges of the world unless we change ourselves. Unless we look it deep in our hearts and look at what is wrong with us, what is wrong with our society. And then we can respond, not react. Reaction is really the work of Iblis, of Shaitan. It is not the work of Muslims. Muslims respond. When a doctor prescribes a medicine, when a doctor prescribes a medicine, he or she is going to look at that medicine and say, is this patient going to react because of the medicine or respond? If the patient is going to react with the medicine, the doctor is not going to prescribe that, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous if the patient is going to react to the medicine. But if the patient is going to respond to that medicine, then the doctor will prescribe that. Reaction is dangerous for us. We must not react, but respond. And there's two types of power that we have in our hands. We have hard power and soft power. Hard power is military power, is violence. Subhanallah. And there's some people who are using that, and they're not Muslims, because Islam is not about violence. Islam is not about violence. That is not the religion that our Prophet ﷺ brought. Islam is a religion of beauty. It is a religion of peace. If you look at anywhere in the world where Islam has gone, if you look at Kenya, if you look at China, if you look at those countries, Islam did not go because of war. Few people went there as traders. And because their life was like the Prophet, when they sat Quran reflected. When they ate, Quran reflected. When they talked, Quran reflected. When they behaved, Quran reflected. It was the true reflection of the life of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, that when they walked, Quran reflected, and other people were so influenced that they became Muslims. They became Muslims. That is the life that we have to lead in this country, so that other people know that our religion truly is a peaceful religion, that our religion truly is a great religion, that our religion truly is a religion of peace, of compassion, of mercy. That is the life that we have to lead. Those is a challenge that we have to face, and it's a challenge that we cannot face unless we look deep inside our hearts. We have two sets of power: military power, which is not for Islam, because that is not Islamic. Violence is not Islamic. That's the hard power. And soft power. Soft power. Soft power is education, and through education is persuasion, is dialogue. Our Prophet called the people of Makkah to a dialogue around a table. Dialogue.